Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Silent here. Today I got a brand new tutorial for you guys. This is the fastest tree farm I've seen for Minecraft Console Edition. I'm not saying this is the fastest possible, but I just say it's the fastest I've seen on communities or I've heard talking about. So yeah, I wanted to do this tutorial for you guys. So one little thing I want to say is that the rates are for the console edition, so not for PC edition. So if you want to test it on PC, if you want to build my farm on PC mode, go ahead and do it. And if you really want to, you can always send me the rates of it. I'll be happy to know them. And yeah, I just don't have a PC available right now for playing Minecraft on because all of my PC can't handle Minecraft for now. So that's basically everything you need to know. I'm gonna start off the tutorial right now. Alright guys, to start off this tutorial we're going to start by digging a hole that is basically 11 by 11 by 7, but I made it 13 by 13 by 7 just to give it an extra little space on the outside to walk in if you're building it on survival mode. Right, once you're finished doing that part, what you want to do is locate the middle point, so that should be right over there. Then go up to this point where it reaches the surface, and then destroy all of the blocks underneath. Right, first off we're going to do the red circuitry, so we need a redstone dust, a redstone torch, and yeah, for the rest I got everything in my inventory. So to start off you're gonna place a block next to the dirt with the redstone dust on top, then go down by 2, destroy the middle one and place a torch right over there. Now you want to have a sticky piston facing downwards right over there, so just across, with a redstone block on its face. So now when you plant the tree and the tree grows up, it will activate the system. This system is invented by, or not invented, I just saw it on Zipetti's channel. He used it for one of his tree farms, so I want to give him some credits here. Alright, next up we're going to go here with 2 droppers and 1 dispenser. Alright, now for the piston layout, we're just gonna grab some iron blocks to mark some stuff out. We're gonna go out by 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. Then we're gonna place 2 sticky pistons, 1 extra on the outside with an observer facing inwards. Then go out by 4 more, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Place 2 sticky pistons again. No wait, yeah, it's like this. It's 4 from this block right over here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2 sticky pistons, and again a block next to it with an observer facing towards the piston. Now we can destroy all of the blocks down here. Alright, for the next part, this is blocks of choice, the Acacia logs. I'm gonna use the Acacia logs because I think it quite fits in with the whole piston layout, and I think it kind of looks cool. So what you want to do is go out with your blocks of choice right over here next to this observer. Then go out by 2 blocks and place 4 sticky pistons facing into the farm. And place 2 normal pistons right over there, and then here we're gonna have 2 observers facing inwards again. Then next to this observer we're gonna put another acacia block or a block of choice. Then we're gonna copy this layout to this side, so we're gonna go out by 2 again, place 4 sticky pistons at the back, 2 in the middle, and then the observers facing inwards, and we can destroy those blocks again. And then again this 1 block right over there. So for this side it's gonna be a bit different, so we want 3 more extra pistons back here, so 1, 2 and 3. Then this one is going to have a normal piston in front of it. This one is going to have an observer block facing in. And this one is just gonna have a Acacia lock or a block of choice. Alright, and then we just need a sticky piston right over here and a piston right over here. So this will, from now, this will plant the sapling right over there. Then we activate this part, which will retract it to there. Then we activate this one, then this one, and then we activate this piston. And we do that over and over again, and we lead the logs to a log storage or a wither cage. Alright, next up we're going to copy this piston layout an extra 11 layers going up. So this is not layer 1. Well, I mean, we're going to just add 11 extra layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That makes it 12 high from this row right over there. So now what you do is copy this all the way around, but wait before you start placing the observers, because there is something you need to do with them. Alright, this is the site where the observers come, this block and this block. So what you want to do is go to the top layer and place one right over there. Then always skip one block, then an observer, skip one block, observer, skip observer, skip observer, skip observers, and we can replace those, the bottom one within the lock, and then just place just fill in the gaps all the way up. I'm gonna do that here too. All the way up. Now we can do this all the way around with the same way I did the observers right over here, and I'll see you guys when that's finished. Alright, sorry, I made one little mistake right over here. It has to be the other way around. So it has to be the normal piston right there and the observer right over there. Because if I got a double piston extender, it will push into these blocks. And those extend too, so that will mess up the system a little bit. So be sure to do that. Alrighty then, that's all finished now. Now we're going to go to the yellow circuitry and the white circuitry. So what you want to do is come down underneath the farm where you have your redstone block. Then go down by 3 blocks, destroy those 2 blocks and place a piece of redstone dust right over there. Go out by 2, then out by 2 in this direction, then up by 1, and then make a little 2 by 2 square right over here. So we have something like this, and place 2 blocks right over there. So now we want redstone on all of those, and then a 2-tick delay right over there, and a 1-tick right over there, and 2 redstone dust up there. Now the white part is the one that will turn off this torch for just a little bit, so all of the items in the hoppers next to the dust that has been powered by the torch will unlock and let their items go to the dropper again. So we're gonna go down by 1, then out by 4. So 1 redstone dust, a 4-tick delay repeater, a 1-tick delay repeater, a piece of dust, and then go up like this. No, it's like this. And just circle around into the redstone, into the red block right over there. Alright, let's go for the next circuitry, the dark blue one. So what you want to do here is go next to the droppers, place a block next to the bottom one, then go down by 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then place 2 blocks back here, and a block right over there with a redstone torch on it. Place redstone on all of these blocks, and an observer on this one right over here. This one has to be on subtraction mode, but I'm not gonna do it yet because I don't want this thing to be activated all the time while I'm building it. So let's move on to the next part. So now we're gonna place the dropper in where we want the saplings to get returned to. So we go place a block right over there. This is temporary. And then a dropper facing upwards. Now we can destroy this for now and throw away the dropper. Alright, we want to go down here by 4 blocks, and we destroy the 3 blocks above, then place a sticky piston facing up and an observer, and destroy that block if you want to. Then go down here and just connect it to the piston. So this is the system that will give you the saplings back. Alright, let's move on to the next part. The next part is gonna be the yellow one, which basically will conclude the whole leaf crusher system and the system that gets out the logs out of here. So we want to take the orange concrete right now and half slabs. So we want to go do a slab tower right over here, so just all the way up. So I'm just gonna build some temporary blocks right over here to make it easier. Could also do it with glowstone if you really want to, if you're thinking it's easier to build with. I think it is easier to build, but I just don't like the look of it, so I'm using slabs for now. And we can destroy all of these blocks again. Then place redstone dust all over those blocks. And yeah, alright. Now we're gonna go out by 2 and then another 2 in this direction, so we got a little L shape right over here. And then we done all the layers. There we go. Then place 3 redstone dust on those 3 blocks and then a repeater set to just 1 tick. I'll do that on all the layers right now. Alright, that's finished. So now we want a block in front of the repeater and then go all the way around the farm. So go around the corner and again around the corner and stop right over here where the logs will be pushed out. And do this on all of the layers all the way going up. Alright, once that is finished, what you want to do is put your redstone dust all the way around, and then when you reach this last piston, you want to place 1 more dust and then a repeater on 4 ticks and a repeater on 2 ticks. Then repeat that on all of the layers and also continue placing your redstone dust right over here. So repeater on 2 ticks and a repeater on 4 ticks. Do that for all of the layers and I'll see you guys when that's finished. Alright, once you finish that off, what we're gonna do is go to the other side of the slab tower and place 2 blocks behind the slabs again. And just place redstone dust on them. Like this. Alright, what you can do right now is already place a block right over here to test out the system. So if it works, what should happen is the block should be right over there. So as you see, that worked, but probably we're gonna have the same problem like I have, and the top pistons will be like this. So this is because of the signal strength is not going far enough, so we just added 1 more delay on it. So we place a repeater up there, we remove this slab, we go up by 1, then in by 1, and then block up. So we go redstone dust and repeater on 1 tick delay, and that should fix up the problem. So now we're gonna try it again, and there we go. I think, yeah, that's all fixed now. So all what's left now is getting these two pistons to fire on the right timings. So once you activated the farm, you should have locks right over here. I'm already going to put those blocks in. Just be sure to put the blocks in these positions, because if you don't, the farm won't work and you will break it. Then we go out by 2 on the same height as these blocks. Then we go down with a half slab. And here at the bottom it's gonna be different. We're gonna use 2 half slabs instead of 1. Then just 1 all the way up. It's just to make the entrance a bit better down there, so you have a little bit more space to walk it. So now we want to place a normal block right over here. Then place a 4 tick delay repeater coming out of these blocks. Make sure they're all on 4 ticks. And a 1 tick delay repeater on those blocks right over there. Now we can fill in these 2 blocks with redstone dust. Now in front of the repeaters, we're going to place a block with redstone dust on top, so just copy it all the way up. There we go. And now for the last step, we're going to go down a block. So we got this block right over here, so we go down a block and in a block, so we have this set up right now. Then place a 3 tick delay repeater, very important, that is 3 tick, and a piece of dust behind, and block this top one off, because otherwise you'll have total failure in the system. So 3 tick dust, 3 tick dust, 3 tick dust, 3 tick dust. But I think that is the basics of the farm done. Now I'm gonna just place a block right over there and see if it got, yeah, that worked perfectly. So now what's left is the hopper placement. So now for the hoppers, what you want to do is you want to have them all connected to this one right over here. So I'm gonna place a slab right there. That's the only place where no hopper will be placed. Then we can go hopper there, go up, hopper there, hopper there. And now what you want to do is just cover as much as possible with these hoppers. And then right over here you want to have this where you have this redstone dust. You want to go up again, because you'll get stuck and you won't be able to collect anything up here. So I'm gonna go up and over, which means you can destroy these pistons, these two, and all of these down here too. Alright, I think we can leave those two right over there. So down here for the pistons for the bone meal storage, the reason I didn't go down again right over here after the redstone dust is because the hoppers for the bone meal storage will come right over here. I didn't want to place hoppers above it, because otherwise the streams will mess up, and no, it's not. Then items get mixed up, and that's not a good thing. Right now you should have something like this. Now on this side you're gonna go I'll buy one up and then just do the same thing. Just cover it all up. Now you should have something like this. Now, if you want to get more saplings back, it's always possible and better to do, I recommend you to do, is place hoppers underneath your pistons and in these gaps right over here, because a lot of saplings land over here. I'm just gonna quickly do that, so... Alright, just all over the place, just place hoppers, as many as possible. And then you have this hole right over here, and just place hoppers here too. Then this side too. Just underneath every piston possible, and then again fill up this gap. Then we go around one more time. First fill up this gap. We can leave those pistons. And just gonna build out some blocks right over here. Right, forgot one one last thing on the redstone for the farm itself. It's basically the important thing, the on-off switch, because you wouldn't be much with the entire farm without an on-off switch. And I just realized this hopper can be removed, because if we're going to power it, it's gonna lock the hopper anyway. So we can destroy this block. We go out with a repeater, then go down and connect it all the way up to this block right over there. So just like this. Then I just need a redstone torch right over there. So now the farm is turned off, so I'm gonna turn on the comparator on subtraction mode again. Then just place redstone all over the place. And then when you flick the lever, there we go. Right, next up we're gonna go down 2 more slabs right over here. Now we can go up again. Make this a bit prettier. Give it a little bit more space down here. Alright, now we're gonna go replace this block with a quartz block or just any block of choice. This is just the building blocks for me. And then we're gonna do this too. And destroy those blocks too. And this is gonna be the input for the bone meal. So we want to have stairs in this direction or in the other direction, whatever the direction is you like the most. And then what you want is some trap chest and some normal chest. And get this line from back here all the way around. Make sure you don't go underneath any of these hoppers, because you will mess up the streams. Then go under here. Place the hoppers right over there. Then just place some chests, some trap chests next to each other. And there. Alright, for the last part of the video, I'm just gonna show you how to push the logs out of here, and then you can do whatever the hell you want with them. You can push them into this lock storage thing. You can push them into a TNT tubing chamber, But you can basically do anything you want. Wither cage is all possible, so I'm just gonna show it you. I already built it, so it's just a redstone torch. If you go out of the farm, it's 3 blocks out of the farm, underneath the bottom ones. Then next to it, a block with the redstone dust, the repeater on 2 tick into a block with the redstone dust behind, and then just a slab tower going all the way out. Alright, just for the last step we have to change one more thing, just one little block right over here. So we're gonna go next to the redstone dust, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th block we're going to replace with a sea lantern. That will give enough light on this block when it's nighttime. Do not allow any mobs to spawn on it. And this is also, oh, that was a mistake. I was planning to put it on day. That will also mark out the block where you need to place the obsidian block for the oak mode. So when you want to plant oak trees, I'm gonna wait till the messages are off the screen. There we go. Once you want to plant oak trees, you just want to go ahead and place 2 blocks and an obsidian block right over there. Then remove those 2 and you should be good to go for oak trees. Don't ever use a farm for oak if you don't have this block in, because yeah, what will happen is once one of the large trees grow, they will just mess up the whole piston layout. Right, one more thing I just saw while flying over to check out if I did everything right. This hole right over here, you will have a hole right over here. Just fill it up with blocks, so don't no saplings will get stuck on them. Will get in that hole. There we go. Alright, I placed some bone meal in right now, and I started to test and I saw something was wrong, so at the back you have to change something. When you activate the tree farm, this hopper will be locked permanently because of the repeater will power it to power the full farm. So what you want to do is just destroy that one, and destroy that one, and redirect them into this one right over there. I can just get the last one placed down there. That should do everything. Now if I turn on the farm, I should see more bone meal coming in. There we go. So that's the full tree farm completed. I'm just gonna plant some trees and explain you a bit about the Acacia mode, because the Acacia mode is a bit different. You'll get kind of confused because it works perfectly fine, it does 10k, but it leaves some blocks in this area, which is not a problem, but I just want to show you guys before you start complaining in the comments down below. So I'm gonna start by just doing birch. Right, in the beginning it takes a little bit longer. I'm not gonna get any saplings back now because title drops is off for me. But as you see, they grow really fast. Right, next up is spruce. They are the slowest tree type. Right, next up is jungle. Also, the best spot to aim at is like the little back corner right over here, because if you want to keep planting it, it's gonna be faster if you plant them over there than if you plant them over here, because the logs will be gone right there, and well, it's still retracting on this side, so you can quicker replant if you aim at the top one right there. Then we did all of that. We can destroy those for now. Then For the oak, we're just gonna put the obsidian block right over there. And it should go super fast. Also, this also goes faster and slower due to the lag on the server. I got a lot of lag on the server right now because this is basically my tree farm server, and I think I'll maybe left a little bit of clocks, a few clocks running, so they create lag all the time. Alright, just gonna destroy those for the final test, and seem to already broke it. Now for the acacia, I'm just gonna plant a few trees, and I have no idea where. Oh yeah, this forgot that. Alright, this is acacia. As you see, it's very fast. And now the strange thing is, you get blocks in certain areas, but they all got resetted by themselves all the time. I tested it out, I stress tested it for 1 hour long with a wither cage on it, and it didn't break. So you can have locks in these 3 areas left. So whenever you're done using the farm, just mine them out and you should be good to go again. It's not a big deal. It produces more than enough saplings back. It doesn't break the farm, and it resets by itself. So one more quick thing at the end is that if you use a lock station, a lock storage like I have over here, make a safety switch on it. So when it reaches the limit of the pushing limit of these pistons, that the farm turns off automatically, because you will break the farm. Alright, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, if you got any ideas for me, what I should try and build next, what farm types, and if you got any improvements, or just if you got something to say against me, just type it in the comments down below. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.